This guided meditation session is designed to help you release the weight of emotional trauma and shame, allowing you to find inner peace and renewed strength. Through gentle relaxation techniques and vivid imagery, you'll be guided to a place of deep calm where you can safely explore and release old wounds. Whether you're dealing with past hurts, struggling with self-doubt, or simply seeking a moment of tranquility in your busy life, this session offers a compassionate space for healing and growth. Welcome to Healing Heart Meditation. I'm Bernie Gordon. Make yourself comfortable, allowing your body to settle into a position that feels just right for you. And as you begin to relax, perhaps you're becoming aware of the gentle pressure of the surface supporting you, or perhaps the softness of the fabric against your skin. These sensations serve as anchors, grounding you in this present moment. And as you become aware of these sensations, perhaps you can allow yourself to relax even more deeply. You can begin to notice each breath as it flows in and out. And as you do, feel how each exhale allows you to release any tension held in your body. You might become aware of the sounds around you, the gentle hum of life continuing. And let those sounds guide you deeper into this moment, into a state of calm. I wonder if you can imagine a beautiful, iridescent bubble forming around you. This bubble is soft, yet strong, shimmering with colors that shift and swirl in harmony with your breath. This bubble is your safe space, a space where only positive energy can enter. As you focus on this protective bubble, you're aware of how the light plays across its surface, creating swirls of color that dance and shift with each breath you take. Notice how it expands with each breath in, and how it surrounds you with warmth and safety as you breathe out. With every inhale, feel this bubble growing larger, stronger, and with every exhale, allow yourself to sink deeper into relaxation. The bubble continues to grow, enveloping you completely in a cocoon of comfort. And as it does, you can let yourself go even more, knowing that this space is yours. And as you relax further, you're becoming aware of the weight of your body. Starting from your toes, notice how they feel, heavy and warm. And this heaviness is slowly spreading up through your feet, ankles, and calves. Your legs becoming heavier and more relaxed with each breath. Each breath taking you deeper into this feeling of warmth and heaviness. And now imagine that soothing warmth flowing up through your thighs, your hips, your lower back, like warm honey slowly spreading over your body. Your abdomen softens, your chest opens with ease. Your shoulders drop away from your ears as any tension simply melts away. And as this warmth continues its journey down through your arms to your fingertips, notice a pleasant tingling sensation awakening there. Perhaps a gentle reminder of how deeply relaxed you are becoming. Your neck lengthens, facial muscles soften, your jaw unclenches, your forehead smooths out. And as your body relaxes more and more deeply, so too does your mind quieten. Thoughts drift in and out like clouds across an open sky, and just as easily as they come, they float away again. There's nothing for you to do but observe them without judgment, just letting them pass by. Now, as you rest in this deeply relaxed state, I invite you to imagine yourself in a peaceful meadow. The grass beneath your feet is soft and cool. A gentle breeze caresses your skin, carrying with it the sweet scent of wildflowers. In the center of this meadow stands an ancient tree, magnificent and wise, its branches stretching high towards the sky, while its roots stretch deep into the earth below. And as you approach this tree, in front of you on the ground lies a long rope. A strong rope that stretches out before you like a timeline of your life. All of your experiences, all of your emotions. And as you look at this rope, noticing its texture, the way it looks sturdy yet flexible in certain places. But as your gaze moves along its length, something else comes into view. Knots tied tightly into sections of the rope. Some knots are small and barely noticeable. Others are larger and more tangled, wound tightly from experiences long past. These knots represent emotional traumas and feelings of shame that have become entangled within your life's journey. They've been there for some time now, perhaps so long that they've become part of how you've carried yourself through life. But today, right here in this peaceful space, there's an opportunity to begin loosening these knots, to release their hold on your rope and allow healing light to flow through once again. Take another deep breath now. And as you exhale slowly, imagine reaching out gently towards one of these knots on the rope before you. And as you hold this rope now, perhaps you're aware of how these knots create heaviness. Yet at the same time, you understand that you are in control here. You have the ability to explore these knots at your pace. Take a moment to observe these knots with curiosity and compassion, knowing that there's no rush at all. Simply acknowledge their presence as part of your journey. Now choose one knot, a knot that resonates with something inside of you. And as you hold this knot gently in your hands, perhaps you're aware of sensations in parts of your body, a tightness in the chest, perhaps a heaviness in the stomach. Whatever arises is perfectly okay. Just notice it without judgment and allow it to be there for now. There's no need to force or struggle here. Simply let yourself observe this knot with curiosity and compassion, as though it were an old friend who's been with you for some time, but is now ready to be released. Notice how tightly it's wound, how it twists upon itself, and yet somehow how it begins to soften under your gentle touch. With each breath in and each breath out, imagine this knot loosening just a little more. And as it loosens, something beautiful begins to happen. Light starts flowing through the rope where the knot once was. A warm golden light that fills every space left behind by tension or pain, filling that space with healing energy, soothing, comforting, bringing peace where tension once resided. This light represents healing energy, pure and radiant, and it moves effortlessly through every fiber of the rope now that this knot has been loosened. You continue moving along the rope at your own pace, finding other knots along its length, and with each one that comes into view, notice how easily it begins to unravel under your gentle care. Some may be smaller and easier to untangle, while others may require more patience, and that's perfectly okay. Each knot you work with as an opportunity for healing and growth. With each one that loosens, more light flows through, filling every inch of space where tension once lived. And as this light spreads throughout the rope, feel how relief washes over you. Notice how your body responds to this release. Perhaps muscles relaxing even further, breaths becoming deeper without effort, allowing you to release what no longer serves you. Continue moving along the rope at your own pace, finding other knots that have formed over time. With each knot that loosens, and as more light flows through the rope, you're noticing a growing sense of spaciousness within you. A feeling that there's room for new experiences, new emotions, and new possibilities now that these old knots are dissolving gently into light. And as you continue this process of untangling and releasing, remind yourself that healing is not about erasing what has happened, but about transforming it. The knots have been part of your story, but they do not define who you are or where you're going. Now imagine that all these knots have dissolved into light. The rope is smooth again, strong yet flexible, ready for whatever lies ahead on your journey. Feel how empowered you are holding this transformed rope in your hands, a symbol of strength, resilience, peace. Take a moment now to breathe deeply into this feeling of lightness and freedom, allowing gratitude for every knot released today to flow through you. And know that healing will continue unfolding beautifully in its own time, in its own way. Now, as we begin to bring this journey to a close, I invite you to take one last look at the ancient tree and the meadow around you. Notice how the light has changed, how the air feels against your skin. Feel how much more spacious your mind feels now that old tensions have been released. Take a deep breath, inhaling the peace and healing of this place. And as you prepare to return to your everyday awareness, know that you can always return to this peaceful meadow and the wisdom of the ancient tree whenever you need to. As this healing light continues flowing through every part of yourself, body and mind, going forward. The rope, your life's journey, remains strong and flexible, ready to support you in whatever comes next. And in just a moment, I'll count from 1 to 5. And with each number, you'll find yourself becoming more alert, more aware of everything around you. 1. Begin inviting movement back into your body by wiggling fingers and toes. 2. Become aware again of all those comforting sounds around you, anchoring back into present reality. 3. Take another deep breath, feeling energy returning, vitality flowing through every part of yourself. 4. And when you're ready, begin to open your eyes, adjusting to the light in the room. And 5. Fully awake now, refreshed, renewed, and empowered to embrace whatever lies ahead on your path. Welcome back. And as you stretch gently if needed, carry forward the sense of peace and healing with you throughout your day and beyond. Thank you for joining me on this mindful meditation for releasing emotional trauma and shame. Until next time, remember that these knots may have been part of your journey for some time, but they do not define who you are. You are so much more than these old wounds or past experiences. You are strong, you're resilient, and you have the power within yourself to release whatever no longer serves your highest good. If you've enjoyed this meditation and think others can benefit too, please share, and we would love it if you could help us to grow the channel too by liking and subscribing, and also hitting the notification bell for future videos.